Today on Preppy Kitchen, we're back in Paris, so it's time to do another bakery tour, checking out tons of amazing patisseries and boulangeries, many of which you suggested. If you haven't seen part one, go ahead and check that video out. But these places are all over Paris, so let's get started. I'm so happy to be back in Paris. Spring hasn't sprung yet, but it's still beautiful and full of delicious opportunities. First off, we're at Philippe Conticini in the 7th arrondissement, and this is a place I'm excited to go because he is known for having beautiful, classic French pastries. I'm really excited for the mango entremets. There's a vanilla fantasy. I'm gonna get a Saint Honoré and see what else they have. And he is also known and Instagram famous for having these XXL mega croissant and pain au chocolat. So I'll definitely pick one up to show you and for the kids. Let's go. He also has master classes that you can sign up for. If you wanted to learn from the master, I encourage you to try it out. So, truly ridiculous. This is for the kids. They get to have a giant novelty croissant. I prefer the small ones, but even still, it's beautifully made. I don't want to crunch it up too much, but it is so crispy and buttery and perfect. They also had beautiful pastries. So they have these vanilla bean fantasies, a Saint Honoré, a mango entremets. They're all beautiful, and we're gonna try them back at the hotel. Just like in part one of the bakery tour, a lot of these places are spread across the city, and I definitely needed a card to get around in an efficient manner and hold all of my delicious purchases. Just around the corner from Philippe Conticini, we're at Angelina. We're in the 7th arrondissement on the famous Rue de Bac, where there's a lot of delicious places to get some treats. And Angelina's been around for over 120 years. They have 3 locations in Paris as well. This one's the boutique. There's also a very famous tea room, and I went here today because I think they have some more specialty items for us to try out. In addition to the French classics like a Mont Blanc or a tarte citron, you definitely want to try and get some hot chocolate here. Mwah, a delicious treat. Let's take a look. The store is nothing but beautiful temptations. Everything looks so delicious, and I really had to temper my buying instincts because I would have bought the whole store. There's only so much room in the car. Trying these later, but I had to show you just in case they get messed up in the car ride. First off, we have a Mont Blanc, beautiful chestnut dessert, lots of cream, wonderful flavors. Most excited about this box though. So we have a tarte citron, an eclair, and a chocolate bear. We're gonna have these later, but they look so beautiful now. I cannot wait. I picked up some macarons for Brian. However, this is a traditional financier, and they're called financiers because they're supposed to look like gold bars. In the US, we never have this mold, but look, it does look like a little mini gold bar. This, by the way, is on the channel as a recipe. They're really fun to make, and you can make them in any shape, including mini muffin tins. We haven't been to Paris for a couple of years, and we definitely missed this city. It's so enchanting, and I've loved showing the boys around. So next up, we're going to Boulangerie Poilâne in the 6th. It is the most beautiful day in Paris. Yesterday, we took the kids to the Eiffel Tower because they'd wanted to go for so long, and it was not a disaster, it was an adventure. Oh my gosh. Ice cold wind. It was so wild. And of course, tons of icy rain. I wish we had a hot chocolate back then. It really is good. We're at Boulangerie Poilâne. I'm excited to try because they have a delicious flan, and it's one of my favorite flavors. They also have tons of motorcycles outside. 5 locations in Paris, 1 in London. Everything's made on a wood-fired oven using recycled wood, and it looks so delicious inside, like classic buttery croissant and tarts. Let's go. This store, by the way, was packed. There were so many people I had to wait for traffic to die down a bit. I loved the vibe of all these rustic baked goods, very different from some of the other patisseries. This is more of a boulangerie. We just have an assortment of delicious things, and it's not gonna be just about aesthetics. So this place is more of like an everyday delicious bakery, not the touristy, like fancy tart place. The pain au chocolat was like soft and buttery and really satisfying. They're also known for their shortbread cookies, so I chose a whole wheat one. That's so good. Perfectly sweet, super crunchy, and I love them on the dark side. Oh. Lachlan put together a Lego Mona Lisa earlier in the year, and he has been dying to see the real thing, so this trip definitely included a visit to the Louvre and to see our famous lady, La Joconde. Just across from this little farmer's market, we have Maison d'Isabelle, which is well known for having the best butter croissants, so of course we're gonna try that, along with some apple tarts and other delicious things they have. We'll take a look through this market, and then let's go. I really wish that I had a kitchen in my hotel room because I would be making some delicious things with fresh ingredients. We're gonna try all this back at the hotel, but these croissants are so good. They're really crispy and buttery on the outside, but the inside is like moist and stretchy and just delicious. So good. So many delicious things here, and it is one of the busiest places I've ever been to. It's not easy to film. Also hilarious that we got stopped by some very nice students who wanted to do a little interview about the bakery, so I gave it a very good review. So right now we're on our way to Chez Meunier. They have 8 locations across Paris, including in the Galerie Lafayette, so chances are you can find one close by to you. And they've won awards for Best Baguette, Best Butter Croissant, Best Apple Tart, and it's just a really good, delicious place. I'm excited to go, and once we hit our last stop and we head back to the hotel to try everything out, there are gonna be so many bags. I might need like a little bellman's cart to bring them all back. It's gonna be delicious, and the kids definitely volunteered this morning to help me out. They're very excited for this. This is on the busiest street ever. There's a lobster shop across that everyone's lining up for, so maybe that should be on your best lobster tour of Paris. We're gonna pop into the car now, and I'm gonna talk about it on the way to the next place. So the weather's been horrible the last couple days, but today's Saturday and it cleared up to be the most beautiful, stunning day ever. So things are very, very busy outside. I'm gonna open up a lot of those beautiful pastries of the hotel room, but look at this flan. It's a beautiful custard and it's been baked to perfection. I love that crisp, crisp butter crust, and I'm a little peckish, so it's definitely time for a bite. So creamy, satisfying, and I love that it's not too sweet. It's just kissed with a little bit of sugar. So good. So now we're in the 11th arrondissement and we're hitting up Boulangerie/Patisserie Utopie, which I'm very excited for because they won Best Baguette in Paris and they have sesame eclairs, lots of delicious pastries to try, and this is one that a lot of locals have suggested as well. So let's head over and try it out. This store might be one of my favorites right off of the bat without tasting anything. The flavor combinations looked so interesting. I could see the play of textures before I even took a bite, and I'm very excited to try a few things from here. So they had an abundance of delicious things and interesting flavors. A lot of these bakeries will have the Paris classics. So a Paris Brest, a Saint Honoré, etc. And they just had interesting twists like yuzu and sesame. So I cannot wait to try some of them out. And even though it's getting late in the day, I also bought 2 croissants. I'm loving the croissants at different bakeries just to see their different techniques. It's very flaky, love the delineation of the layers, and it's like light and crisp. I can't wait to take a bite. I'm just gonna show you a quick peek before we get to the hotel. Look at these guys. I have a sesame eclair. I can't wait to try that out. And a yuzu and tea infused tart. Another lemon tart. Can't wait to try that out. And it's like a chocolate fantasy. There's hazelnut cream, chocolate mousse, a thin chocolate coating, and I'm sure there's chocolate cake inside as well. This will be sampled later, and the kids will be helping me out. We've been passing so many more bakeries that I'm dying to try. There's just not enough hours in the day. If there's one that hasn't been on Bakery Tour Part 1 or Part 2, let me know in the comments below, and I would love to include it in Part 3 because I'll definitely be coming back to Paris sometime, hopefully soon. The car is basically full. I am starving, and the kids are definitely gonna want a few bites as well. So it's back to the hotel, and we need to try everything out now. Back at the hotel room, things have been laid out. I had a glass of water, and it's time to try some things out, starting with this vanilla fantasy from Philippe Contezzini. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It is such an intense vanilla flavor. It's creamy, it's crunchy, it's like has all the textures. Delicious. One more from them. I have to try the mango out. Much more subtle than I was expecting. Really beautiful, super creamy and light. Next up, Angelina, and I have to try out the cute chocolate bear, so one paw off. Oh, there's praline, mousse, there's like fluffy stuff. It's like everything is in that little bear with intense chocolate flavor. Oh, so delightful. Maison Isabelle is known for their almond tarts, so I'm gonna try this out. It smells so good. I can't get over the level of butter here. I just would be shipping so much butter back with me if I could. A flaky buttery crust surrounds a core of frangipan. It's a traditional tart, and that with a cup of coffee is perfection. It manages to be so light, so flaky with that creamy frangipan in the middle and like a lovely almond flavor throughout. And really, when you get this much color on your pastry, it takes on a depth of flavor that's really lovely. Oh my God, so many crumbs. Boulangerie Poilâne is known for their apple tarts. They have them in a bunch of different shapes and sizes. This is the small, and comparatively speaking, this one's really rustic. You could make this at home, but so delicious. Simple flavors with the apple and the butter crust, or brown sugar. I love it. Chez Meunier had an abundance of beautiful patisserie, so I might take a look at this cheesecake that was recommended by the guy I spoke to at the store. It looks like it's covered with pistachios, and I bet it's so creamy inside. Lots of layers inside. It's not like a traditional American cheesecake. It's like it has cheesecake layers amongst the many other things. That's nice. There's a raspberry reduction layer in the middle. So that's like the most powerful taste. I also have to try the lemon tart. It looks so nice with the pâte sucrée on the outside. That one is my favorite. This I'm not the biggest white chocolate fan. It's a lot of white chocolate in here. This is so creamy, crunchy, full of lemon flavor. We'll have more of that later. From Boulangerie Utopie, we had this amazing sesame eclair, one of my favorite desserts, French or otherwise. Full of black sesame on the inside. It's not as sweet as you would imagine, and the sesame is really like a strong and interesting flavor. I would definitely have this again. It's a nice departure from the traditional eclair with creme pat inside that's just vanilla and chocolate on the outside. They also had this amazing tart with yuzu and tea inside. I just have to take a bite. This is one of those creations that seems impossible because this mousse on top is so light. It's like a marshmallow in the consistency. It's like just dissolves. And the base is so crunchy. It's like even more contrast. And the flavors are beautiful. They're not as strong as I imagined either. I thought it was gonna be really like very lemony. It's not. All right, so I thought you might wanna try a couple things out. All right, Lachlan, I hear you'd like an eclair. You wanna try it out and tell me what you think?
It's the most delicious airplane in the world.
Have one of those.
Oh, would you like a macaron? These are from a bakery called Angelina. You wanna try it out? That's it, raspberry. Tastes good? We have dessert all sorted. It's time for dinner. I hope you get a chance to go to Paris, eat some delicious food, and if you like this video, check out my bakery tour playlist.
Bye.